So Max and I had been together for 8 weeks before he came to my birth, and out of those 8 weeks, he'd probably only gone on 3 or 4 dates with me. So the 4th date was him coming to my labor and birth and delivery, like what? But he still stuck around, so that's the main thing. So yeah, 8 weeks together, a couple of dates, and I was supposed to pick him up from a work trip at the airport. And I've texted him and I said, I'm so sorry, my waters have actually broken and I'm stuck at the hospital, you're going to find a way home. So once he landed, he got a taxi to his place, unpacked, and then he said, I'm going to come and see you. And I was a little bit nervous because I was by myself, and I was also worried that, okay, yes, I want him as a support person, but what if we end up breaking up in a week's time? We've only had a couple of dates, we don't know each other very well. At this stage, his family didn't know about me or anything like that. But long story short, he ended up coming, and he ended up basically being my biggest support. My mum was away on holiday and she came the day that I got induced, but then she left the day after I had Ollie. So I was terrified because I was 19 and I was alone and I didn't know how to be a mum. And on top of that, I really missed Ollie because he was in the NICU and I had to be by myself. But Max stayed with me because they thought that he was a dad and the dads are allowed to stay in the maternity unit. So he stayed with me the whole time. He even took a week off work to help me look after Ollie. When we were allowed to visit Ollie in the NICU, he was allowed to come in despite COVID restrictions because they thought he was the dad. And he didn't protest or anything when they did call him dad, he just went along with it. And then when we came back and we were able to take Ollie home, that's when he took the week off to help us. Or more so help me in my transition of becoming a new mum. And we're still together now, thankfully.